So, Rhaah is gonna get the Dark Elves here. Playing in the blue color. Originally random. On the other side in the pink. This is Vegie. Gotten Dwarves again from random. And it's gonna be a High Hierophant versus Guardian of Nor. A little bit surprised it's actually not the Reaper. The Reaper is seriously good in this situation as well, but I don't know. I mean, the Guardian of Nor is pretty good. It's just great keep Gardens. I really like the Reaper. It helps with the flag fight so much. Well, let's see what he can do. Also, Blood Shower is freaking amazing against dwarves. Just get those buildings down. But then again, Soul Explosion is like a Kiss of Nor from the beginning of the game, so I kind of get what he's trying to do here. Kill enough of the Axe Wielders, and he's in a great position. The Tarantula are fantastic against dwarves. It should technically be a favored matchup. Unless some cheese happens. Got the totems again. Very interesting. And Vegie is going for the regular safe route, so no one's going through the middle and stealing creeps, which is actually unusual on this map. Normally people just rush through here, take the other guy's creep, and go across to take that too. And that means that this one usually gets skipped. But if you can get it, it's huge. And actually, Rhaah is going for the extra hunt. I've been liking doing that as well. Like, there was a long time when Dark Elves were just gonna get wood and then worry about the food, but lately people have been getting more spiders with that early food. Also possible to get are the infiltrators. Not quite sure how much of a factor that would be against dwarves though. It's like, why wouldn't you make spiders against the Axe Wielders? They have minus 25% magic resist. Whereas for dwarves, it's just the same old as any other matchup. You get your bases, you get your creeps. Maybe try to get this one because the Guardian of Nor is not that great at flag fighting against this. And as long as you just teleport back, you can get a lot done. Rhaah is going for a relatively quick tier 2. Interesting. I personally prefer going for the early barracks, the Hall of Pain. The jalapeno. That's not what we're gonna see here. Vegie's creep path is a little bit, I don't know, it's just slower. Must have stopped here for a moment or something while we were talking about jalapenos. So level 3 has been unlocked for just Soul Explosion and Debilitating Blow, nothing else. Should see a Plague Field, it's seriously so good. And maybe a second Deep Waters would be the worst. Oh, he picked something. Second Deep Waters and second Brute Force. So Plague Field will probably be the next level. He's trying to solo the creeps, which is very strange. Usually you see people like make a few extra spiders for this. Okay, he is making the extra spider, but he could also skip it at this point and just tear up. Take a lot of damage from the Guardian. Where's Vegie? Similar position. A little bit slower. He's picked up Bonebreaker, is picked up he had Scatter Shot from the start. Kill Shot and Brute Force and double Deep Waters. Should see some Concentration or Brute Force, depending on what he wants to do with Barrage. Anyway, both players still have to kill their respective Skeleton Creep Camp, which is the next least difficult. Otherwise you'd be fighting Wyverns. Get the gold. Go home. Buy items. Rhaah's probably done it too. He's got the shield and the armor. It's great. Still has a lot of potions. And he's going tier 2. Jalapeno is coming up. Ah, that's why he was making extra spiders, because he wanted to squeeze that jalapeno in. Interesting. I do think Vegie will clear that faster, but... I mean, Rhaah's already begun. He's got 2 dead skellies already. Just trying to pull them back as far as he can. A little bit more on the scouting post would help. Ooh. Has to use potions there. So gonna pick up the rest. Vegie's still fairly far away from going to a capital here. Getting hunting cabins. Has protection though. He's making a lot of axe wielders and sentries and stuff. That should be level 5 for Rhaah. He's got the plague field, he's got the soul shield. No teleport! But 4 brute forces, so... Yeah, like I said, the soul explosion is basically Kiss of Nor. At this point. And you can do it a lot more often. It's just, if he had a Reaper, he'd be blood showering this. Not that he would be terribly safe against that much. I'm just curious what Rhaah really wants to do with this, because he only has the 1 Hall of Pain. He's got the capital, but what is he doing with tier 2? He can get border fortresses, I suppose. So I guess that's the play. Interesting woodcut replacement. They will actually force a choke point here. But who is that really good for? Getting infiltrators now. 45 outpost up here. Yeah, I think that's going to be a teleport back. Vegie is starting his tier 2. Should be starting the stone pole here soon. And he is. Getting to split the map down the middle is pretty good for dwarves. That's all they want, really. Let's see where he can get with tier 2. It's mostly just going to be spent on more infrastructure. It's very hard to get tier 2 units out early on. It's a frontier post now. It's going to be a border fortress, but I'm not sure that it can be saved, honestly. That's a... Oh, it's fortified, sorry. Yeah, the border fortress won't finish. Rhaah knows this. Could cancel it and upgrade this instead. It might actually finish. Holy crap. But it will only be up for a few seconds, and he spent a lot of eco on this. Won't be able to kill that frontier post with this many units. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I like, as Dark Elves, to stay on tier 1 a little bit longer. Have a lot of spiders. And get a bunch of the bombs. The bombas. But... Rhaah's gone very techy here. He's gotten the sleeper. Which is not terrible. Against this, I suppose. If you can combo it with weakening from the plague field, that would be epic. Scales with power. And now we're talking about minus 42 resistance. From there, the sleepers will be able to do work for sure. That scouting post is toast. Okay, there's the weakening. Great soul explosion. Taking down quite a few of the Axulers already, so this is good. This is what the Guardian of Nor can do really, really well. And I think this base is gonna actually stay up. Now imagine if he had a bunch of bombas here, he would be deleting those. Whereas now the frontier post might still die. Oh man, just about died. A bunch of souls out of it though. So I don't know if Rhaah has a thing yet. Would be nice to see some orbs. Not the throwable orbs, but I mean the scions. But for Vegie, he's still just working on the infrastructure. Looking around, he's upgraded a lot of bases. Could actually get this soon. But no iron mines just yet, except in the middle. He's got a workshop, but hasn't researched anything. You can see how little stone he has right now. Has the weapon and an armor. Has fire orbs. Rhaah has the money for sure, so he could get all the orbs himself. The heavy weakening on this Wyvern, he can kill it pretty quickly for sure. Sleepers do insane damage once he's weakened. Doesn't have enough mana to use the Plague Field, but it will go down anyway. And the Harvester can take the soul. Not sure how many it drops actually. Just one? No way, it's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's more than 5 echo, or at least 5. But here comes a lot more, and now we have no idea. No way to check. Anyway, Vegie has killed his one too. Got the focus ring out of it. Rhaah got a health ring out of it. That's actually really good for the Guardian of Nor. Needs to equip this. Well, not super urgent, I guess. But only 2 deep waters and almost pure brute force. So I guess I'd still like to see it. You can see the regen isn't that terribly fast. Lots of sentries. If anything, Vegie should be getting the sharpshooter stance. There it is. Combat balloons are coming up, so that's like the easiest tier 2 unit to make. I suppose he could have made golems, but it's a little bit harder. Especially if you want to upgrade, it's super expensive. Whereas this one, it's fairly accessible. 20 charcoal doesn't come so easily, especially when unit itself costs 15. Balloon only costs 9 and 5. Vegie gets in. And there's the knockdown. Oh god, oh god! Knockdown after knockdown, the Guardian of Nor unable to do anything. Rhaah calls the GG. And with that, Vegie takes this King of the Hill Showmatch as well. Undefeated 6 times over. This guy's insane. There's nothing left here for Rhaah. The base will die. Whoa, wait a second. The Sleeper's doing so much work. But it's not going to be enough. Not even close. Great stuff. Vegie just way too strong. Can anyone take him down in this format? May be the best random player in the game. Rhaah is up there for sure. But Vegie just a little bit too strong. Look at this guy. Even turned that orc game around. Epic business.